See the proof. You gotta show me. You're
really?
super fit. You gotta show me. You're watching Kitchen Hustle. This is a show where we teach hustlers how to fuel their passions. I'm your host, Charles Chen. I lost over 100 pounds, and now I'm curious to speak to high-performing achievers on how they fuel themselves starting in the kitchen. Come on, let's go. Welcome back to another episode of Kitchen Hustle. I'm your host, Charles Chen. Today, I have a special guest with me, Crosby Tailor. He is the CEO and entrepreneur of Tailord Life.
Yes, sir.
And you're a biohacker. You're also a model. You have graced the runways of Dolce & Gabbana and all these awesome magazines. I've seen you everywhere. You're all over Snapchat. We'll leave a link below. And today, I have you here because, you know, I have a huge sweet tooth. Okay. I love sweets, but you're gonna teach us how to eat cakes and burn fat.
Eat dessert and burn fat. Yeah, that's the idea.
I love that. So tell me a little bit about how you got into what you do.
Well, the beginning of the company actually started because me and somebody I was dating, we couldn't eat sugar.
Okay.
So I started making these like sugar-free desserts, starting with like ice creams and chocolates, and then eventually started making these cookies, which is kind of my claim to fame now, and eat dessert and burn fat.
You're known as the cookie guy, the good cookie, right?
The good cookie.
So tell me about what makes your cookies different from some of the other things that we see on the market.
Okay, so basically my cookies are completely refined sugar-free.
Okay.
And that's the biggest problem with a lot of these desserts out there is the sugar.
Why do you watch out for sugar? For some of those biohackers, kitchen hustlers that are watching at home, why are we avoiding sugars?
Well, sugar is the beginning of a lot of issues, a lot of disease too. I mean, we're basically feeding bad bacteria. We're creating imbalances in our body when it comes to insulin. We're creating a lot of inflammation, insulin resistance. So overall, it's something you want to avoid in your diet, especially the refined sugar. I even avoid a lot of my simple sugars throughout the day and only eat them when I really need them.
That's great.
And I've transitioned into an energy that's, in my opinion, more beneficial, and that's fat.
So we're gonna go through 3 different biohacking tips from Crosby. What do you have for me?
Number 1, eat more fat, less sugar.
Okay.
I think that's kind of the overall idea about what I do, but I really want to harp on that because I think a lot of people out there have a misconception that fat is bad for you, and it's not. So eat good fats, everything from like what he was saying, coconut oil, MCT oil, grass-fed ghee and butter, avocado, olive oil, eggs, those kind of things. These are great fats for your body and for your brain. Okay. Less sugar, obviously refined sugar being the number 1. The second biohack would probably be, for me, what I've realized, especially for inflammation, is do less. And when you're eating really well, you actually don't have to train as hard. You don't have to do so many things and be stressed out about your body image because on a regular basis, your body's gonna be turned on to burn fat. So you'll stay lean and then you'll reduce your inflammation by not doing these like long, crazy workouts and not getting enough food in your body for the workout and starving yourselves, and do less. And definitely number 3 is breathe. I think, you know, one thing that I've started with some friends, it's called the Wildfire initiative, and we really want to get people more engaged and awakened to a conscious lifestyle, learning how to breathe in the right way, learning how to meditate, because all of us hold our breath. We're all guilty of that. Yeah. We're under constant stress, and the one thing we do when we get stressed is we hold our breath. So learning how to basically be in that discomfort and breathe through it has really done a lot for me in my life.
I love that. Thank you. So those are 3 hacks. We'll leave it on the blog post. All right, Crosby, what are these delicious goodness? This looks insane. And I can actually eat this and burn fat?
Well, you can eat this and be in a fat burning state, yeah.
Okay, definitely. So tell me what we got here.
So these are kind of my favorites. There is a butterscotch, which is the original cookie, which is the one that looks like a little vanilla frosting on top. Yeah. Chocolate chip, gotta have a chocolate chip. Yeah. And then this one, people really love, it's my Reese's cookie. Oh, wow. So it's like a chocolate almond butter type flavor. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna pick one right now because I'm gonna save these for later. I'm gonna do the chocolate. You wanna eat one with me too? I want vanilla. Cheers. Oh my God. This tastes too good to be true. This is so good. Oh my gosh. I made that like a couple hours ago. It's so good. So, all right. You're welcome. Thank you. So now Crosby's gonna share with us 2 different biohacking workouts that we can do
on the fly without any weights. Let's get into it.
Do it.
Much for being here, Crosby. Thanks for sharing your cookies, your workouts, and bring so much value. Appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Charles.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you guys next week. Bye. Hey, if you guys want to check out another recipe, check out this link right here. And also, don't forget to subscribe. Don't miss out on our upcoming videos. See you guys next week.